Welcome to the NBA. And grab both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got James Harden, and it's Durant in a shooting guard. Here's Champ. No good with
Timeout.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now here's Durant. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Gets the three ball to go.
You allow Kevin Durant space from three, he will make you pay.
Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Harden. Shot is good.
Now, you know Harden wants to utterly own the arc. He just won't let threes go unanswered.
Nice touch on the bank shot. He's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Timeout.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Yao. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hayward, the pass to Plumlee. With a 9-footer, they grab their own miss. Tries again. Good work there as it goes. The Bronx has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Ball with a steal. Defended by Harden. A quick shot. There, it's off target. For the Bronx, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Defended by Harden. Buried from 15 feet out.
The activity out there, what a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Durant for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty. Boy, this guy a multi-faceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love. But that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Defended by Harden. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 11.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Shoots from 14. Now with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside Harden. Takes a three. He's off on that one. And the Hornets going the other way now. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Hayward. Guarded by Durant. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Yao. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now Durant. 4-3. Yao, good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Hornets have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Defended by Harden. And James Harden pulls it down. From the arc. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Nets. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And of course, Charlotte currently a ways below.
Checking out the Bronx, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Now Durant. He's got 6. Pass to Jordan. Launches it. Great start. So far, 3 of 3 in this one.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And it's blocked by Harden. Here's Yao. Off target from 3-point range. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Buries it from 3. He's got 18.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Chan trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And it's hard. He pulls down the rebound. Well, the Nets shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
The offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Wow, good.
doesn't concede consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And it's good.
Good.
Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Bird, coming off a 12-point game. Connects from downtown.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's Bryant outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 18.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Bryant following the bucket by the Hornets. Griffin outside. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Hornets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Shoots from 14. And Bryant pulls it down.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And the miss by the Hornets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Drops in the three.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Oubre, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. With this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's highest scoring team since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Nets.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
On defense, the visiting team. And the shot is good. Off the backboard. 27 points for him.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
And here's Bryant outside. On target. From range.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Griffin outside. From outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Bryant finds Griffin for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
He shoots. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Fires for three. Word, that's good. He's got 9.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Cans it from the wing.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Bryant outside. Off target from outside. Outside Jones. Bridges right side. Defended by Harden. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Griffin outside. On the wing, Bryant. The three-pointer off the mark. And for the Hornets, they're shooting well so far at 48%. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
From deep. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 9 points.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Stolen by Bryant. Griffin with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. He launches a 3. And it's Griffin with the 3.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Griffin's gone 4-4 from the field. Perfect. So far. Pass to Bird. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 38. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden, the pass to Griffin. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the 3. Three-pointer.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Out to the wing. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Kobe. Three-pointer, Harden. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
Well, Harden will do this all day if the defense lets him. His efficiency from the arc can be devastating.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward's...
There's certain times where...
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt. McDaniels out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around, because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Now here's Rozier. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And it's rejected.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Good. Bryant's got 14, and Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Durant, the pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Now, passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Now here's Ball. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Fader on the way. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Outside Durant. Pass to Yao. Harden against Ball. Harden, good. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Rozier outside. The shot won't fall. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Bryant outside. Left side, Harden. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. He's got 17.
They're really working the paint now.
Rozier against Durant. Rozier with a screen on Harden. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. The kick out to Ball. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Nets have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Here's Harden. Gets a very good look and converts. Harden's got 19 points.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
Durant against Rozier. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And he makes a first. You know, at the end of last season, Doris, we saw some teams rest their entire starting lineup to avoid playoff matchups.
You know, it was interesting, B.A. There were a lot of people who took exception to this strategy. But to me, as long as it's within the rules, every team has the right to make the best decisions possible to set themselves up for postseason success. It is their livelihood on the line day after day.
Both free throws good from Rozier. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Champ, pounded by Ball. Champ, good.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And a moment to check in on the rookies with the best shooting percentage in the last month. Kevin Durant on top. Blake Griffin is second.
And these two guys just keep proving that they know how to pick their shots, not wasting chances on bad looks or pushing themselves too hard.
On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Good on both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Champ. Drills it from deep. He's got 11.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. To the left side wing. The open J. Off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Yao. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tries it from 16, and that's good. Off the glass that time.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
The Bronx has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Yao. That 3 is off the mark.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Durant. 3-pointer, and it falls. Four for 8 for him from the floor.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Oh, another one falls.
Oh, my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. No good off the glass.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And got it. Another basket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Yao. And the 3 off target.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Tries a 10-footer. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Hornets making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Bronx has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Durant, the pass to Griffin. There's the 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Griffin's got 15 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the middle. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. Ooh, he's locked. In. Dream. His 5th shot in as many attempts.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Griffin pulls down the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
3-pointer. Damn, good. He's got 14.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Looking to win the run. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Takes the 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 5. The 3. So for the Hornets, McDaniels is checked in for Bridges, and it's book night in for Rozier. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Guys, so difficult to disrupt Kevin Durant. Rhythm, the release. These points so good. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is unstoppable.
3-pointer. No good.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Oubre, he's checked in for Charlotte. For 3, James nails it from 3. James has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Drains the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Gets the 3 to fall. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning with great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
He has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Lopez can't hit. Charlotte has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Rebounded by Lopez. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
For 3, James sinks the tray. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Now, this is where you'd like the play to end up, right? LeBron James in rhythm off the catch.
Pass to Jones. To the right side. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
What a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
James passes to Lopez. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Lopez has got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is James. Coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
The rebound by Jackson. The Nets shooting 76%. You don't see this often. There's the triple. Lopez can't hit. The Hornets shooting a nice 50% for the game. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points. And no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And Lopez gets it to go.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
James with the rebound. 1:07 left in the second quarter. He dropped it from range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
And James puts up a deep three. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 12.
Well, we always talk about the power of LeBron James, but how about the grace on the pull-up there?
No coverage that time.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains
Out of
it.
bounds. Ooh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
The Hornets making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. James outside. Here's Durant. Falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Jones. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now, here is James. Tight defense on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 14 points for the game.
Well, defense is always going to give a level of attention to LeBron. He's able to shake off the contact and get into his shooting.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
Thanks for
They played smart, they took their time, and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you...
All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Listen, these guys have bright futures, and it feels like we say this every year, but this is a great rookie class.
Yeah, and no matter who wins the award, these guys have shown they belong. We're going to be seeing these guys for many years to come, and I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Bouknight. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the floor for the Nets. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Champ in at the point guard position. Yao shot is and for the Hornets, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Here's Yao. 11 points in the game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for him.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Ooh, got that one quick.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. Number 1, the Nets.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
The Bronx has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Hayward.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Ball gets it to go.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Irving for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Irving's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Hayward. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Gordon Hayward showing he can score from just about anywhere, but he's especially dangerous close in.
Irving for 3. Nails. From beyond the arc. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Hayward finds ball. Bridges a screen on Irving. Ball passes to Rozier. Clock at 6 to the inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Irving for 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 4 rebounds now. And Kyrie Irving. Clears the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Irving's got 12 points.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
From deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go. The Nets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And here's Lopez from the arc. Doesn't go for him. So the Hornets will take it the other way. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first free throw is good. That one falls. So he hits both of them. The Bronx has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And here's Lopez from the arc. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Ooh. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Jackson. Hey, from beyond the arc. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Plumlee. Ball with it. And again.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mambo right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Lopez can't hit.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Ooh. Took him no time at all to get that one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Nets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Jordan finds Lopez. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jackson's got 8 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The rebound by Jackson. For the Bronx, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Fires the 3, and Lopez with the 3. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
The 3 connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Out to the right wing. Here's Lopez. The Hornets pull it in. Outside for Rozier. Lets the 3 fly. Good! That's another bucket. That's 91. An incredible feat.
Incredible indeed. This is just a flat-out insane performance.
There's Jackson with the 3. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Jordan finds Jackson. Oh, from deep. No good. On the shot. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. From 18 feet away. And pass it in. He's got 10.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And he banks in the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And for the Bronx, they're shooting 47% during this third quarter. Pass to Lopez. The three is up. That's good from Jackson. On the assist by Lopez. Lopez has got his third assist of the night. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And Lopez gets it to go.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Oh, not wasting any time. Taking the shot and hitting it. And for the Bronx, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. He dropped it from range. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
We've all talked about how Lopez used to turn down the three-point shot. Now you expect him to take it and make it.
Lopez with it. Guarded now by Ball. Off the mark there with a 3. Charlotte has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Let's go with a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
We've been watching him whole court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
And here's Lopez from the arc. On target from range. Lopez has got 12.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Good work defensively by Lopez.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Yep, count it.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
And for Charlotte, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. From 9 feet. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And there's the lob. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brook Lopez. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Well, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Pass to Bird. Inside. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Lets it go from the wing. Durant pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Bird. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Hits the trifecta.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Out left to the wing. Harden against Ball. Harden, the pass to Durant. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Durant's got 20.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Outside Harden. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Harden against ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
That's good from Harden. McDaniels is checked in for Charlotte. Oubre comes in for LaMelo Ball. Harden hits them both. And for Charlotte, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Pass to Bridges. The three ball. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes the three. He buries it from 3. He's got 17.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, the Nets.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Let's go with a 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. Fires the 3, and Harden gets it to go on the assist from Durant. Harden's got 26 points.
And I love how Harden makes scoring look effortless, filling it up in such a hurry.
And that one good. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bird. With the drive. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Nice shot by Durant.
Now, Kevin Durant entered the league as an efficient mid-range shooter, and that has not gone away as part of his game.
Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Bird. 1 second left. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Book Night, and it's Jones in a pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
The Hornets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And that one's good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Champ. Free throw line jumper. Yeah, good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Here's Irving, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Misses from close range.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Durant for 3. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
Pass to Champ. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Will it go? And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Now Irving. Here's Yao. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Bridges outside. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Pass to James. Here's Champ. 3-pointer off the mark. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Strong finish with 2 hands.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
James left side. Outside Irving. Here's Durant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home
Shooting
games.
2.
That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Kevin Durant talks often about playing for the pursuit of his craft and enjoying the journey. And what you love about Kevin Durant is it's not about scoring. It's about how good as a basketball player overall can I be.
And both free throws good for Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bryant, the pass to Hayward. Here's the screen by Bryant. There's the triple. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Bryant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Gordon Hayward has the ability to be a primary or a secondary ball handler. Why? Look at the passing he's capable of. In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Here's McDaniels. Check by James. Bryant with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. Over James. McDaniels can't hit. The Bronx has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Durant. They double team Durant. Here's James. No good. And Charlotte going the other way now. Bryant outside. Plumlee with it. It's Hayward on the wing. Tipped. James up top. By Bryant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's got the jumper. He shows you right there. I'm going to rock the rim. Leave no doubt, KD.
Bryant outside. Pass to Oubre. From deep. Nails it from three.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
There's the three. Sinks the tray. 22 points for him.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Bryant, a screen on James. Here's McDaniels. James with the block.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good deal on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Bryant, a screen on Irving. Here's Oubre. Blocked, and they get it back. Here's McDaniels. And they're running. Moving it up. That's good from Durant on the assist from James. James has got assist number 7 tonight. Bryant, the pass to Oubre. Bryant, a screen on James. To halt the run. James with the block. In transition, here they come. 11 feet out. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to Hayward. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, this is why it's important that Gordon Hayward continue to space the floor. When he's hitting from distance, boy, it unlocks every aspect of his game.
Now Durant. There's the drive, and it's slammed in by Durant.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. The Bronx has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Yao. Here's Champ, covered by Bryant. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. The postseason got a tweak with the addition of play-in games before the first round doors. You think that format's here to stay?
I do, B.A., because it captivates the fans' imagination, and so much of what you do as a league has to consider your fans. Listen, I know there are players who believe the 82-game schedule should be the only thing deciding what your playoff positioning is. But the fact of the matter is, down the stretch of the season, now you have so many more games that matter in terms of whether you are in or out, and that drama makes for excellent TV.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's Champ. From the top of the key, he buries it. He's got 26.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
McDaniels can't hit.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Durant with the bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. It's McDaniels on the wing. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Now with a rebound.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight. Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. And here's Oubre. Ball outside. From the arc. It's the three-pointer.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Outside Oubre. And the mental and physical toll of the last few seasons. It reflected in some of the injury numbers, Doris. The league trying to find ways to reduce that strain.
I think, B.A., it was absolutely something we all felt in the past couple of seasons was the compact schedule, how fast and furious the games seem to come. I don't think we're out of the woods yet either. These types of things can be cumulative, so the more we can make health as a top priority, the better off the league will be long term.
Pass to Hayward. Fires for three. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. James outside. Here's Yao. Here's Champ. Plumlee brings the double. It's James on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And Charlotte's shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Jordan. Good work defensively by Oubre.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And that one drops. Ball's got 8 here in this quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Jordan. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's in there. 20 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And here's Oubre. Pass to Plumlee. From deep three-point range. Champ with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Fires from deep. Gets rebounded by Charlotte.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And Durant with the block.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Back to Daniels. Out to Oubre. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
"19 seconds left in the fourth. And Durant with the block. Here's Champ. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
No, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have Allie. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our